I am back playing in the 200cc Cup once again. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be here. I always enjoy making these videos, these 200cc videos for you guys, and you guys seem to enjoy them quite a lot. And it also helps that I've been playing a lot of 200cc on stream, so I have gotten a little bit better. Hopefully you guys have been able to see maybe a little bit of an improvement, you know, over the course of all these videos. This is probably like the 4th video I've made in the 200cc World Cup. So hopefully at least I'm getting better little by little. And we're playing on Ribbon Road here on the first track. I actually just noticed my map is actually off. Is there a way to turn that on? There is. I don't know how that got turned off. I figured I'd do it there because I was about to get hit by that fire. I got hit by fire once again, and just like that, I'm down into 11th. I'm actually not sure why my map was off at all. I must have accidentally hit it while I was playing another time. But I guess it is time for us to make a comeback here. Lap 2 in 11th place. Maybe we get some good power items. We do. We get the bullet bill. I'll try not to fly off the edge here. And I think I'll go ahead and save this and use it in the ending shortcut here. Seems like it'll be a good spot to use it. Go ahead and use it now. Looks like it didn't really cut off that corner as much as I'd like to. We also have a red shell in the pocket. Hopefully this will take us around this next corner. Oh, it drops us off. We almost get Piranha planted. We somehow don't, thankfully. But we're only in 8th place here. Let's see what we can get from this next set. I almost fly off. Wow, we get triple mushrooms. And they're really not going to help me out all that much because I am all over the place. I'll use another one now. And I'll save the last one for this last corner here. And I think I'm going to keep my 7th place for the first race. Actually, we get a 6. So not too bad. And on to the next race. And to no one's surprise, we are already playing Unexcitebike Arena. Guys, it's the 2nd race of the video. How is this already happening? It happens every video. I'm just used to it at this point. It actually isn't too bad of a track on 200. I definitely enjoy it a lot more on 200 than playing on 150. That is for sure. One thing I have to be careful of is I always get happy, a little bit trigger happy with these ramps, and I go flying at the end of the lap. So I'm going to make sure not to trick too much here. Actually, go ahead and just fly over that one completely. Oh, we get an unfortunate bump there. I missed the double box. And that's been really common in my last few videos. I feel like the weight of my character doesn't really matter, regardless of the other character. The lag online just makes so that I get bumped all over the place. Like, we just got bumped again. I think that was like an Iggy, which is just slightly above our character weight, I suppose. But that was a pretty crazy bump. We do have a mushroom I can use here for the end. The blue shell is out. Hopefully I don't get hit. Oh, I actually do get hit. Wow, I just barely dodged that bomb as well. But we are able to pass 3 players in that corner alone, and we get the ghost. Hopefully we can steal something good. Can we get a shock dodge? I have not gotten a shock dodge in a long time as well. Hopefully I can get a couple in this video for you guys. Go ahead and drop the bomb back here on the corner. I actually just barely missed the double box I was going for. We get triple bananas. Can I get a crazy banana snipe? I cannot actually get hit by that boomerang. And oh, I actually hit the banana myself. I'm not sure if that was mine or not. It probably was, of course. I'm just going to spam this. We get a ton of mushrooms. That player gets taken on the line, but we're not going to pass them. And another 6th place. So not too bad. And for the next race, we're playing on GBA Riverside Park. It looks like there's only 6 players though. I actually hadn't noticed, but a ton of players dropped off at the end of that previous race. And of course, as you guys know, I'll be doing some bagging on this track. One of my favorite tracks to bag in the game by far. I always have a ton of fun on this track. Try not to fly off the edge there, as well as get some of these coins. It's definitely hard to make sure you collect all the coins on 200. Like, I'm only up to, I guess I'm up to 9 now in 4th place here. Ghost and a star. I think it's time for me to catch up because of how far ahead the player in 1st place is. We steal their coin. I can go ahead and just use that right away. We get a golden mushroom. So I might as well go ahead and just start chaining that now. I can go ahead and cut off this shortcut, this corner. Try not to get blued there. I'm going all over the place. Somehow recover. It looks like this player is still... Okay, I think the blue shell is finally catching up to them now. Yeah, I can see it there. Oh, there's a shock, though. That Yoshi player is like a complete lap behind, actually. I'm just going to throw that red shell. Maybe get a better item here at the next set. Yeah, we just lapped that player completely. We get 4 more red shells, actually. And I think I might have taken out that player. That was a lap behind with the red shell there. We take out that player that passed us. We get some more red shells. The player in 1st is actually right here. We shell them like 7 or 8 times, and we're going to get the win because of that. That was just a completely broken pull. Wow. And for the next race, we are playing here on DS Mario Circuit, and I am rocking with Birdo. I feel like I haven't used Birdo in a long time on the channel, so of course I went with a light blue Birdo for the next race here. I think I'll be switching up like the last episode of 200cc every couple of races just to keep things fresh, keep things interesting. Go ahead and take all these shortcuts here, and we're actually back up with the front of the pack. Maybe I should bag for longer. I think at this point I might just play it out to see how things go, because we are in third, in second, getting bumped a little bit by that Isabel, but I'm going to go ahead and cut off this corner completely, get up into first place here. I'm actually going to go ahead and use this mushroom on the shortcut as well, just to try to extend my lead. Even though it would have been nice to have a mushroom in first for a potential blue shell dodge, I think it's worthwhile to, extend my lead, because there's a good chance I would get hit out anyways by something like a red shell. And now we have a little bit of a lead here. We have 10 coins. We're in a great position. I think that was the right play, just to bag for just a little bit since it is 200, and then try to catch up right away. And wow, I fail completely there. And there's a blue shell anyways. But we actually still have a little bit of a lead somehow. It looks like the players are finally starting to catch up. Yeah, I'll get past on that corner. They're off into the side, going everywhere. Can I get a crazy banana snipe on them? Oh, we actually hit them with that. Wow, that was like the best snipe of my life. Oh my god. And we're going to steal the first. What a crazy throw. Let's go. We are back with GBA Sky Garden for the next race. Unfortunately, the lobby died down to 6 players once again, but I'm just going to stick this one out for maybe a race or two just to see if it does indeed fill back up. And wow, what a crazy ending to that last race. Probably the best snipe I've had in a long time for the win. Super satisfying to get. And if you guys didn't know, you can do that shortcut shroomless as long as you you don't touch the analog stick, hold your line, go straight. You should be able to clear it no problem and not lose really any speed, especially on 200. A lot of the shortcuts are much easier on 200. I'm going to go ahead and back this red shell and back the bomb as well. It looks like we do indeed take out that King Boo player. And of course, if you guys ever find yourself in the off-road, it is actually faster to hop like I did there. As long as, like I said, you don't hold your analog stick, you remain neutral, and you will be just fine. And we get the super horn, guys, and that is a weird bounce. Camera angle is weird there too. Did I hear a shell? I thought I heard the indicator. I think that is finally it there. We can go ahead and block that. Oh, but I actually miss it because it's 200. I was going too fast. Oh, thankfully that second shell was not coming for me, and we're going to hold off and get the first place. And for the next race here, we are playing on DS TikTok Clock. We had about 3 players join, so we're up to 9 in total. That is a pretty nasty bump. And we're also on a 3-match winning streak. Let's see if we can keep that up here. It might be hard with this larger lobby, as well as getting bumped there at the start and being back in the middle of the pack already. And I'm going to hit my own red shell in the air. What is going on? 200cc is wild, guys. There's just so many weird things that happen. That player gets taken out. And I try to go for the shortcut, but this is actually 200, so I'm farther ahead on the map than I'm used to being on 150, and the clock hand there is actually in a different spot, so I just went ahead and failed that completely. But we're in third here. I think that Shy Guy might have lagged on the map. I doubt they're really... Yeah, actually they did get hit. They might have fallen off, but they're closer than I thought. First place is right here as well. I can't seem to get any tricks here. Just gonna go ahead and mushroom up. Oh, I only get the single box there, not the double. Hopefully I don't get trailed by this player. I snipe them with the boomerang. We avoid those backed red shells. We're actually in second place. I did not even see that player we passed. The Shy Guy player is in first. I unfortunately missed that item box. Gonna have to avoid this hazard here, as well as go wide again to get another single box. We get the bomb. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and back everything here. I get the double box. Oh, this blooper is not helping me out at all. We get double reds. I think it may be too late though. Yeah, the Shy Guy player already passed. We're going to be able to pass this player. They're actually going to pass us on the line there because of the shortcut. And we're going to finish in third place. And we have 3DS DK Jungle for the next race here. And I think I'm going to stick with the light blue Birdo for at least a while here in this video. We've been having some good results so far as I get that janky trick. I almost go flying off. I'm in the off-road. I'm down in 7th. Looks like quite a few other players actually failed in that section as well. So we're able to, not fall too far behind in too bad of a position. Gonna pull a ton of mushrooms. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like whenever I've been playing this game recently and I'm in a middle spot, I can only pull mushrooms and nothing else. And I missed the double box there. Go ahead and cut it inside here. Try not to fall off. I should have brake drifted maybe a little bit there because I do go flying off. But we're still in 5th. I feel like a lot of players in this room are struggling with this track as well. So we're doing okay so far. Wow, I almost go completely over the ramp. We're back up into 3rd. Oh, I just hit that enemy. Just barely clipped them there. We're down to 0 coins. Wow, that is a crazy bump as well. We're in 8th. We almost get the box stolen. We somehow keep it. Only 1 coin here. We get the blue. I'm just going to start the timer on the golden mushroom as well, but not really use it. There's a shock. Looks like that player in front of us actually got the bam shock dodge. Unfortunately, we pulled a golden. That is another item I feel like I'm pulling constantly. I always get mushrooms and goldens, and just like that, we get another golden. I'll just go around this time just so I don't fly off the edge. Hopefully this golden timer is up by the set. It just barely is. That is perfect timing. And oh, I get a weird kind of weird bounce off that item as well. Go ahead and just chain all these items for the next set here and see what we can pull. I actually missed the ramp. Good thing I pulled mushrooms that time, but yeah, we're just not in a great spot here. I'm probably not gonna be able to catch up as well. Still in 7th place here. Gonna go super wide for this bullet bill. Looks like it ran out just before it hit us. We get the star. I'm just gonna spam that right away here. Oh, and we get pumped again, just as I was speaking about all these crazy bumps. We get hit right off the edge, and we're going to finish down in 8th place. And for the next race, we have Amsterdam Drift. I'd actually voted for Baby Park in the pregame lobby, but no one else wanted to play Baby Park besides me. It's always a ton of fun playing on that track. So here we are on Tour Amsterdam Drift instead. We get hit out with the red shell early. Doesn't really matter though, the pack is super tight and I'm actually just going all over the place. Use that mushroom to recover, use this mushroom, try not to fall off the edge. Oh, we actually get trailed there. It looks like the Toad player got hit as well. We both go off the edge. That is not good. Off to an early bottom spot way behind. I'll just go ahead and use this star right away. I need some coins as well. Good thing there's a ton on the ground. Oh, I missed the double box. Find that's really hard in 200 to, keep straight and hit the item box you want to avoid all the hazards. Get bumped a little bit there, but we're back up into 8th place here. I'll just hold on to these mushrooms, go for the single box, slowly but surely make my way back up to the front of the pack here. And now we're in 4th with the rest of the pack right here. First place is just right there, guys. Already came back. Go ahead and maybe red shell this player. It looks like they had a boomerang. They used it. Gotta watch out for that backed green. They throw their green forward, rather. Go ahead and save this mushroom for the shortcut. They have a red shell as well. Can go ahead and... oh, we almost get backed by that green too. We can use our mushroom there. Oh, we get super horned. We have a red shell. Oh, I should have held on to it because we're going to get hit by our own red shell coming for us as well, rather. But we're actually still in 3rd here. We're actually going to keep our 3rd place somehow. So not a bad race. And for the next race, we're here on Tour Sydney Sprint. Yet another tour track. Seems to be always a fan favorite, always voted by players in these lobbies. And I decided to switch it up. I said I was going to test my luck with Birdo because it seemed to be going well at the start. But the last few races just have not been going very well. So I thought I'd use another character in the same weight class, Daisy. I actually used to use Daisy quite a bit, as well as Peach, because they are the same weight as Birdo and Yoshi. And wow, what a crazy green shell bounce that was. Unfortunately, we get taken out by that red shell, though. I was not able to pull out my own red in time. We can go ahead and red shell this player in front of us. We're back up into 5th place. I'll snag the double box here. We get a fire. I'm just going to spam that right away so that I can pull out these mushrooms for the shortcut here. And I'm just flying all over the place. I unfortunately missed that box, but we're all the way up into 2nd place just like that. I'll definitely go for the double box here once again. Looks like 1st place has a little bit of a lead, but nothing crazy. We have a super horn here, which I'm just going to go ahead and use that now. And I'll go ahead and chain. Never mind, I will not chain out the next set because of the shock. That actually was not bad for us because we were in the glider section. And as you guys know, you can't get target shocked off since I think it was wave 2 or 3. You can actually go ahead and double red shell them. Oh, but I missed the item box again. I just keep missing items left and right. There's a blue shell. It's probably too late to slow down. We get bumped. I think someone actually horned it because it just disappeared. So I actually did not even need to slow down there. That is a weird sequence of events, just bad timing for us. I'm going to have to go for the double box over here, see what I can get. We get double bananas here. I think best case scenario is I just keep my position here. Yeah, we can't get the banana snipe, but I'll take a second place. And we're back with Mute City for the next race. One of the most fun tracks, in my opinion, on 200, because there is a great shortcut at the end of the track, if you guys did not know. I'll go ahead and see if I can demonstrate it effectively on every single lap here, because the ending shortcut can be done shroomless. Of course, like a lot of shortcuts, it is fairly tough to do, to get the lines right on 200, because you're just going so fast. And it looks like I get taken out by something there from that player. But I think you just go ahead and start a left drift here. Go ahead and you can trick and just hold back. And yeah, just as easy as that, you can do the shortcut. That is not hard at all. So you should be able to go for it on every single lap, guys. Just a tip for you. And it looks like the players in the front two spots are starting to break away. Wow, that is a back green. Good thing I saw that and didn't get taken out. There's a couple players right here with me as well. So the pack is super tight here. Go ahead and back that. Looks like I take out maybe a player. That player gets taken out. They had a horn. We have some protection. Oh, we actually get trailed and none of our protection breaks. How did that even happen? I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and hop here because I didn't really have a lot of speed. And wow, we just made that. That was super close. And that is a bomb that just went flying. We somehow don't get hit. We don't get hit by that player in the star either. I don't know what is going on. There's just so much happening. I'll stay wide for the blue shell. I'm in 6th somehow. The pack is super tight here. What can we get? We get a Piranha plant. Not a great pull, but not terrible. I'll go ahead and just use that right away. Get some more coins here. See if we can take out any of these players. Looks like a red shell is out. We're in 5th. We're in 4th. I'll just use the mushroom on the shortcut and hold back. We pass a player. We're in 3rd. Are we going to finish in 3rd? Oh, we're back down to 4th. What a crazy race. And we're back on GBA Snowland this time. And funny enough, this track also has an amazing shroomless shortcut on 200cc. So again, I will try to demonstrate it on every single lap here. You can go ahead and actually, I missed the hop. You need a hop at the beginning, I believe, but you can go over that ramp completely shroomless and actually go off-road once again. So we're down into 8th place here, not off to a hot start, but this is a bagging track. There's lots of time to come back, so I'm not worried at all. Get some mushrooms here. Go ahead and just use those to take all these shortcuts here, and I'll go ahead and use the star. Actually, at the shortcut, since I do have an item, you can do it shroomless, but it's just a lot safer to go for it when you have an item. Get a little bit of a speed boost here, and I'll actually go way wide. It is a lot harder on 200 because your angle is that much harder to control with how fast you're going. I'm just going to slow down. Oh, it looks like we get bombed, but I wanted to make sure I get the double box here. Yeah, we're down into 10th. We hit the blue shell. I'm just going to use the star right away just in case there is a shock here. I can also go ahead and go for the ending shortcut here. Oh, but I get a weird bump and actually go off the edge for the 3rd time this race. And that's probably going to be my race, guys. I am so far behind. I just cannot seem to catch a break. Just flying all over the place. I think I'll just go ahead and go for the shortcut once again, but cut it super inside. And yeah, I just had way too much momentum. A lot harder than I thought. You know, I'm used to doing that shortcut on 150 where I've been doing it pretty successfully for a while, but just not the same on 200. And we're going to finish down in 9th place, it looks like, because the bullet bill will take us to the finish line. What a race. And we're back on Toad Harbor for the next race here. And I just noticed how many Baby Daisy players there are in this lobby. I think I see 3. We get bumped going for the shortcut, but we don't lose much speed. And I think the lesson for this session so far, guys, is that the shortcuts on 200 are a lot harder than they appear. You know, in theory, there are a lot more shortcuts in 200 because you're just going that much faster, but that does not mean they are free. You know, they take a lot of practice sometimes. As you guys saw me struggle in the last race on Snowland with that shroomless cut, it's not just as easy as going up to it and doing it. And it looks like everyone's getting taken out. You can go ahead and use these triple red shells, and we're actually not in a bad spot here, keeping up with the front of the pack. Go ahead and use this last red shell to throw it forward. We get some more protection, which is great. Go ahead and go for the upper path once again. And wow, I backed that green, but it didn't hit the red shell. We get hit with it anyways. We're down into 4th place. We have the Piranha plant though, so I can use that to try to catch up. Gotta watch out for this streetcar here. Wow, I almost ran into that. I somehow didn't, even though I hit the wall there. Can I get a mushroom? I can, but there is a shock. It looks like that player in the star behind us dodged. I think they actually hit us, but we still had iframes. The blue is out. There's a bunch of players everywhere. Gotta watch out for this star once again. Can we get a good item here? We do. We get a star. Just what I asked for. And I'm actually going to go for the double box here. I almost didn't get it. Just so I get some good items, maybe some protection. And I actually don't. I get triple mushrooms as well as a green shell. And I just spam those just so I don't get taken out. And actually missed the item box once again. What an unfortunate situation. It looks like, oh, we almost get trailed by that player. They actually get taken out there. And we're actually going to get passed by another player and finish in third. And we are once again playing on Tour Amsterdam Drift. It was about time. We had a repeat track in the video. It happens every video, guys, as you guys know. Probably going to happen another few times, actually, the way things have been going recently. But this is actually one of my favorite tour tracks, so I actually do not mind playing this one more than once. An unfortunate bump there. We're down. Oh, I actually missed the ramp completely. I was trying to snake a little bit with the mini turbos and I just go flying off. Go ahead and throw that red shell, chain, get another set of items. Wow, that is a crazy pull. We're in 6th place. And we get a star and triple mushrooms. We get taken out by that boomerang, unfortunately. I'll go for the double box. We're actually not too far behind, which is why I'm so surprised about that pull. We get a piranha plant and triple shrooms here, which we can use. And we're up into 3rd place because of that. But I'm just into the wall here. Oh, and I had one more thing left on that piranha plant, so I did not get a new item. We get taken out by the fire. I'm back down into 6th place. I think that red shell is probably coming for me. And oh, I had to go wide because of that toad taking the double box. Looks like they got taken out. We have some shrooms we can use. The blue shell is out. I almost get taken out. I somehow avoid it. I think that was a bomb or something back. I'm not sure what that was. Get another piranha plant here. And that's not going to help us because there's a red shell coming for us. There's actually another red shell. I can go ahead and just spam. I'm trying to use this piranha plant, but it won't disappear. I don't know what was going on there. Looks like that player hits the wall. That player almost gets taken out. Can we pass anyone? We do pass one player. We're going to finish here in 4th place. And for the next race, we're playing here on 3DS Piranha Plant Slide. Looks like we had a couple more players join the lobby. And as you guys can see, I'm back. Excuse me, I am on a new character rather. And that is Peach. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, see if I can get better luck and actually clip the wall and fall off already. So it looks like that might not be the case. But there's still lots of race left to go. And of course, Peach is another character that is the exact same weight class as Birdo, as Yoshi, and Daisy. So this combo rather should feel almost the exact same. It should feel the exact same actually as the previous combos we've been using. Let's see if I can commentate a bit better, get back in this race, actually hit the wall there, missed the shortcut. I back that player with the red shells, but we're still in 6th place here. Go ahead and launch these ones forward, see if we can take out these players. We get some triple shrooms, but of course this is a track where triple shrooms are not going to help me out. I actually hit the light or something on the ceiling and ended up flying off the track. I did not remember this track being this hard on 200cc, but I have been struggling so far. I actually keep getting wrong way drifts as well. Go ahead and back those shells. The good thing is though that the front of the pack actually isn't too far away. Go ahead and just throw those greens, but we get taken out by that banana in the shortcut. Looks like we get passed by that player, by 2 players actually. We're down in 8th place here, trying to make a comeback on lap 3. There's a shock, we're unable to dodge. I did not have an item there. And let's see if we can make a comeback here. I do not have a lot of hope for this because I have just been struggling on this track. And we get a golden. That's not a great pull because I'm just flying all over the place regardless here. And I think we're too far behind the rest of the pack here to really make a difference. I'm just going to spam everything. We get a star. Can we pass anyone at the line? Looks like we will pass one player and finish in 5th. And we're back with another tour track. This time, it is Tour Singapore Speedway. The tour tracks seem to be super popular among the fan base. Of course, they are all in the booster course pass. That is likely why, being DLC tracks, we get trailed there by, I think, a banana. So all the way down in 8th place. And the good thing for us is that this track is a little bit easier to drive on 200, thankfully. That last track, Piranha Plant Slide, was a disaster. Just did not have a good race. Just could not, get my feet under me. I kept getting hit, kept falling off, and we get hit again there. See if we can snipe anyone, see if we can get trailed. We do get trailed. Actually was not trying to. I was trying to avoid them, but I knew that would happen regardless here. Go ahead and hold on to this red shell. Well, we get a wrong drift again, I think because we were getting bumped so much. Go ahead and just throw that and use our golden. That is a crazy pull. We get a golden mushroom already in 8th place here. Gotta watch out for that blue shell. We get some triple mushrooms in the pocket as well that we can start using. I feel like on 200 this track is pretty crazy because of how often you get an item set. It seems to be item sets so frequently. It's already lap 3. We're in 6th place here. Going to the final stretch of this match. Go ahead and mushroom up here. I'll hold my mini turbo. We're up into 4th actually. Wow, we are doing a lot better than I expected. Go ahead and drop down low for another item box. Oh, but I actually just miss it. I think what I'll do is actually hold on. No, you know what? I'm going to chain. Oh, I actually miss the double box. We pull a single. Gotta watch out for this player's red shell. Looks like they threw it just in front of us. The bomb goes off. It takes them out. And it looks like we're going to finish here in 2nd place. We are back with GCN Sherbet Land for the next race. Looks like we have 8 players, which has been a pretty average amount of players in this session so far. You know, it is tough sometimes in the 200cc World Cup to find players. And wow, what a snipe by that player. You know, maybe at peak hours in North America it's a little bit better, but I'm playing, you know, midway in the day here. So this is about as good as it's going to get. You know, of course, as you guys know, if you've played online, you barely ever get 200cc in worldwides. Maybe once in a while. You know, as you get higher in VR, it's more likely to happen, but I feel like it still is very unlikely, even though I'm around 15k VR. And wow, there's just so much happening, and we get taken out by that red shell. That baby Daisy in first has a crazy breakaway because everyone is just taking each other out in the pack here. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can come back. Of course, that is the blue shell rather, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see what we can get. We get some mushrooms and a golden. Go ahead and just use those mushrooms. But it looks like there is a red shell actually that wasn't coming for us. I'll try not to go down below this time, so that is a little bit slower. Hit the glider here, but not for long. We're up into 4th place here. I can go ahead and cut off this corner. Gotta watch out for the player in the star here. We're up into 2nd place, but that red shell is coming for me. I'm going to try to outrun it for as long as I can. Oh, we actually miss the double. We finally get hit with the red shell. We get some mushrooms to recover, though. And oh, I get a wrong drift once again, which is just fatal on 200 here. Completely ruins your momentum. I'm just going to spam this, see what I can get. Oh, I get a crazy 8. Will I be able to take out that player with the red shell? Looks like I'm unable to, but I can pass them because they took the glider section. And I think that's a 4th place, so not a bad race. And we're back on DS Mario Circuit. Once again, another repeat track. I believe we only have around 5 players in this room as well. So it should be a very interesting race. As always, I'll go ahead and bag just for a second, just to get a little bit behind the pack, to get some power items. I'll go ahead and make my way up to the front right away. It looks like we're going to get taken out by this red shell, though. See if I can outrun it. It actually catches up to us in the shortcut, unfortunately. So we're down into 4th place here. We get some more mushrooms. I spam that first one, but I'm going to go ahead and just save the rest of them here, as well as try to get some coins, get back up to 10, or up to 10 rather. And oh, we get hit again. I was going to try to see if I could use that banana on the ground to avoid the red shell. It's very uncommon, but it can happen in this game, and it is so satisfying when you can pull it off. And it looks like that is another red shell coming for us. We have our own red shell. Actually go into the shortcut a little bit, but keep my momentum. Thankfully, I guess I wasn't in the shortcut for very long. And we pull another shell, some more protection, and we're in 1st place here, going to lap 3. And I think I'll just avoid the coins, just focus on some good lines here. And wow, that Goomba, I don't know if you guys saw that, just went flying. It looks like it got taken out by something. And I'm actually going to chain here to see if I can get a super horn. We do get a coin as well as a banana, which I will go ahead and chain once again here. See what else I can get. Oh, it looks like this player actually passes us in the shortcut. Can we get a snipe? Oh, they actually slowed down, so we missed them. Oh, we hit them. Did it lag? Oh, no, we actually did hit them. It bounced off the wall. What a crazy snipe. And we take the 1st place. We are back on DK Summit for the next race here. And I don't know what it is, guys, about DS Mario Circuit, but I just seem to get the craziest plays whenever I play that track. Already twice in this video alone, I've gotten 2 crazy snipes for the win late on lap 3. And we're on another track that I think is one of the most fun tracks in the game. And what is going on? I'm going backwards. I'm all the way back up to the top. I fly off. Other than that, of course, playing this track on 200 is always a disaster with the half pipe section, but it is a fun track besides that, you know, with the shortcut here. And actually, I'm just going to go around it this lap because I am so far behind. No sense in risking it. Go ahead and chain this star too once I make it out of the figure 8 section alive, which I'm able to. And let's see if I can make a crazy comeback. We're already so far behind here, and that is not what I'm looking for. The blue shell. The pack is fairly tight though, so we can pull the shock. You know, things could improve drastically in an instant. I'm just going to start the timer on this golden as well. See if we can get a better item here at the next set. Go for the double box, of course. Let's see what we can get. We get a star and another golden, so I'm just going to start the golden timer once again so it runs out in time here. And honestly, I don't even think it's worth it. Oh, we get the bam shock dodge. Just what we needed here. Up into 6. The pack is super close. I don't think anyone else dodged as well. But what I was just about to say was I don't think it's generally worth it on 200cc to go for the double cut because it's so much of a risk. You know, you lose so much time falling down into the gap there that it's almost just not even worth it to go for it and fail because it is a bit more tricky on 200 than 150, at least I find. And now we're here with the pack. Looks like there is a Yoshi way ahead in first that is going for the double cut. Like I said, I'm just going to go around here. Oh, we get a weird bounce there, a weird drift, and I fly off the edge. That is unfortunate. I'm just going to spam everything I have here. We get a golden. I don't think it's going to be enough here. We're in 5th. We're in 4th. It looks like we're going to stay in 4th place for this race. And we're back on 3DS, Toad Circuit. It was about time, guys. This track always comes up. It's just one of those tracks that always seems to get picked. Looks like we have a ton of Yoshi players, a Yoshi Teddy actually in 200. Interesting to see. And I'm just going to go ahead and front run, guys. You know, I really don't know what to do on this track still. This is one of those tracks where I've not figured out the best method. I seem to get mixed results regardless of what I do. So I'm just going to go ahead and run. You know, when I bag, I fail. When I run, I fail. Looks like we took out that player with our banana with the snipe, but they lag trailed us. So we fall down into 7th place here. Got to watch out for that red. Oh, we actually run right into it. And just as I was saying, I never know what to do. I'm front running. I get taken out. This is just one of those tracks, guys, where I never have good luck no matter what I do. And yeah, I almost get lag trailed. We somehow avoid them, but we get taken out by a random green shell. Nonetheless, we're up into 5th. Some more mushrooms here. Gotta watch out for the blue shell. Yeah, that actually almost ran right into me there. Can we get a dodge maybe? Oh, we do. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the ramp. We get the bam shock dodge. We steal some mushrooms. This player gets taken on the line, but we're just shy of 1st place. But I'll take a 2nd. What a crazy finish. And we're back with Baby Park for the next race. A full lobby as well. I couldn't ask for anything better, guys. I voted for this track earlier. No one else wanted it. But we finally have Baby Park here. So let's go. This is going to be over in an instant. I can already tell. We're in 4th place. I get the mushroom. I get lag trailed. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen sooner or later. Oh, there's a perfectly placed banana there as well. Now we're stuck with the pack here. We get the star. Maybe there'll be an early shock here. See what else we can get. We also get a ghost. So as soon as the star is over, I can go in and chain my invincibility here. Up into 6th place, into 5th. Looks like we steal a coin from 1st place. There it is, guys. The bam shock dodge up into 3rd place. See what else we can get for items. We get triple shells. We're in 2nd now. Looks like 1st place has a bit of a lead. Oh, I just narrowly avoid the blue shell. And I just realized I have a star in the pocket. What am I doing not using it? Go ahead and use it finally. We get the red shell. I think it might be too late though. 1st place has already finished. But I will take a 2nd place. What a crazy race. And we're back with Electrodom for the next race here. We've had some good luck recently. I think that's 2 races in a row that we actually had a bam shock dodge. We finished in 2nd place a couple times as well. So can we come in 1st in this next race? I guess we'll have to find out. Have to go for the single box there. I felt like the double was not going to spawn in time because the player in front of us had taken it. Go ahead and drop all these bananas back. Go for the single once again because I am just all over the place. See if I can get a snipe. Looks like I miss it. But we're in 4th. We're keeping it with the pack. That player actually gets taken out. Gotta watch out for this player's boomerang. Looks like the player in 1st is quite far ahead now. Gotta watch out for this back boomerang again. It's always a threat. See if I can snipe this player with the green shell and actually get taken out. But I get the high frame shock dodge. as the shock was used right after I get hit there. We get some more triple bananas, which I'll go ahead and just sprinkle on this section. Throw this red shell forward at first place. Hopefully I can get something to dodge that red shell. Looks like it actually wasn't coming for me. You can see it's still in the air. And we finally take out the player in first. Oh, but we have a red shell coming for us. I don't think there's been a blue shell either. So this could be a short-lived first, you know. I'll go ahead and just use the coin right away since I'm going to be going for the double box on this next section. And yeah, that is a red shell. I'm unable to spam my item in time just because it is lagging. I always get a ton of comments saying that you can spam the item button to get your item faster. And I actually do know that, guys. It's just online, there's so much lag that oftentimes you just don't get the item in time. And wow, we get hit by 3 red shells in a row. The boo takes our mushrooms. We're down in 4th place. We almost get backed up into 3rd. Just some bad luck at the end, but I'll take a 3rd place. And we're back, this time on GCN Yoshi circuit. Looks like we have 8 or 9 players. I'm going to go ahead and bag, but not for too long. This is one of my favorite bagging tracks, of course. It always makes for some exciting races, and you can do the waterfall shortcut there, Shroomless. Looks like on 200 as well, but it is very difficult, especially, guys, when you don't have 10 coins. Let's see what other items we can get. We're in the star. We got some mushrooms. I am just bouncing all over the place. Go ahead and chain this next star as well as use the triple mushrooms. Oh, but we missed the item box. I was unable to get the double because I was just going way too fast. We're up to 8 coins. Looks like first place has quite a breakaway. Let's see what we can get for the next item. You know what? I'm just going to go for the shortcut. Oh, I actually hopped right into the water there. Not a great play. Spam this golden mushroom. Probably not going to be able to get a double because it is not up in time. And I'm just flying all over the place. Got to watch out for this player's bullet bill. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to my own bullet bill here and use it in the bill extension. As you guys know, it is in the waterfall shortcut. Looks like the blue shell is out. I have some mushrooms in the pocket. Now let's see if I can not get shocked in time to use the bill extension in the shortcut here. Go ahead and use that now. And maybe we'll get a shock dodge, a crazy comeback. We're going to have to see. It looks like the player in first is pretty far ahead. They get taken out. The pack isn't too far away. No shock dodge, it looks like. Go ahead and just spam these mushrooms. See if we can pass anyone at the line here. We get the star as well. We're going to be able to pass one person and finish in 3rd. And we're back, this time on Wii Maple Treeway. Have not played this track in a while, but I feel like every time I play in the 200cc World Cup, it is just one of those tracks that comes up. So I'm glad to be here. Let's see if we can get a first place. Still looking for one. Have not had one in a while. Had some luck earlier in the session, but since then we've been finishing in more middle spots. Gotta watch out for this crazy U-turn. Getting a ton of ground mushrooms. Excuse me, ton of mushrooms. There was a ground mushroom there. This red shell is coming for us. It does finally catch up. We're down into 9th place because of that. The pack is super tight already. Gotta watch out for that fire. It looks like it's actually going forward so we don't get hit. This player has triple red shells. Gotta watch out for that. Just go ahead and use my go straight away so we don't get taken out. Unfortunately, I go flying off. I miss the item box there and we only steal a coin. I get an item box there for this next set. We get a bullet bill. I'll go ahead and just use that right away as soon as I land from the cannon. Really no sense in holding it. Looks like that player got a bullet as well and I somehow passed them. But it drops me off right away, but their bullet bill is still going on. And I think they get the shock dodge. I'm not sure what just happened. Just some crazy lag. We missed the item box. The bullet bill lasts basically no time at all. And we missed the shock dodge. We're still in 6th, in 5th, into 4th actually. The pack is here. Oh, but we get bumped off the edge. That is unfortunate. And now we're down into 8th place. Just some terrible luck overall so far in this race. We get the star. I'll use that right away. Go for another item box here. See what I can get. We get another star, so I can chain that once the first star runs out here, which it does. Can we get some more invincibility here? No, we get a golden. I'll have to watch out for this player in the bullet bill behind me, but I'm just going to spam that golden to start the timer right away. Of course, I will not be using it on this corner, and we get starred, of course. We get another bullet bill, so I'll go ahead and use that again. See if we can get a shock dodge here. Probably unlikely. We have no protection, and that red shell is going to hit us as soon as we get out. Down into 8th place, and that's probably just going to be the end of the race. I can see players already finishing. We get a golden once again. Just a crazy unlucky race, just getting hit, not getting the items when we need it, and in 8th place. And we're back once again on Wii Maple Tree Way. That last lobby unfortunately died out, so I joined a new lobby and we are once again playing on Maple Tree Way. And I don't know if you guys saw, but there's 3 red Yoshis rocking Mr. Scooty, and that Peach player behind us has a crazy combo. So this should make for an interesting room. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. You know, last time on Maple Tree Way, I did not fare so well, getting a bottom spot, and we already get sniped. So not off to a great start. We're still in 6th place though, so not too far behind. But of course, as you guys know, getting hit in 200 just affects you that much more than getting hit in 150, because every second just matters so much more. And we get hit again all the way down into 11th place here. We barely get the box from that player, but we get starred by them. Let's see what we can get from this next set. We get starred again, actually. Wow, just not a great race so far. And we get the blue shell. The worst pull we could have made there. And that player pulled the bullet right behind us to just prove my point. What can we get from this next set? We get a golden again, a terrible pull. Everyone around us has stars, bullet bills. We're getting the blue shell and the golden mushroom ourselves. We're somehow in 9th though. In 8th actually, we somehow barely get an item. We get triple mushrooms, still no invincibility for us this race. Go ahead and save the last one for the shortcut here. We get the star. I'm just going to use that right away. Hopefully we can get a shock dodge here. We're all the way up into 5th place. We actually get another star. So just as I was complaining about my item lock, we are getting some better luck already. And I just go flying off, so it's not really helping me out. And I'm just going to spam this actually and get the ghost as soon as I can, just so I don't get taken out by anything. And in case there is a shock, could potentially get a shock dodge here. But I think it's too late. We're all the way down into 10th place. Falling off did not help my case there at all. So I'm just going to spam this, and it's another golden. I think best case scenario is like in 8th place right now. And it looks like we're going to pass one player on the line and get a 7th. And we're back with Donut Plains for this next race. Looks like we are down to maybe 8 or 9 players after that last race. Let's see if I can get the shroomless cut here. I think that wasn't too bad. We're still in 1st, so no one passed us on the shortcut at least. Go ahead and take this corner pretty tight as well. Now I'm just going to go ahead and front run for the duration of this race. This normally is a pretty good bagging track, but of course on 200, maybe a little bit different. See if I can hit anyone with that backed red shell. Looks like I'm unable to. We get a bomb here as well. Go ahead and drop that here. And I'll go ahead and try to get the double. Oh, I break a little bit too hard and only get the single. We somehow get protection though, which is great, and not pulling a coin. Go ahead and break super hard, and somehow we're still in 1st place. The blue shell is out. I think it's too late to back out. Yeah, looks like this Mario player is right here on our tail. We get a banana. Oh, I actually did not mean to drop that. I accidentally dropped that right away. Looks like that player gets trailed. See if I can get the double this time. We do indeed pull the double here. Gotta watch out for the star. Oh, I'm just going off the track. I'm just gonna spam that super horn. We get taken out by the mole there. Take the shortcut with the mushroom, and I think I'm gonna finish here in 4th place. And we're back with Wario Stadium here for the next race. I'm seeing a ton of teddy buggies in the lobby, as well as a couple Mr. Scooties, a couple bitty buggies, as well as actually quite a few random combos I normally don't see. Unfortunately get a wrong way drift there, so we drop down all the way into 7th place, into 6th place. Let's see if we can get a win. My luck has been fading in these last few races. I started off the session fairly strong, got some crazy snipes as well, but the more recent videos, and I actually almost went completely sideways there. Excuse me, the most recent races rather, I've just not had some great item luck. You know, flying all over the place, getting bumped like crazy, just not pulling the right items when I need them. But we're keeping up so far. We're in 4th. Actually, now that I look at the map though, there is that Daisy player way ahead. That shock actually wasn't too bad for us because I landed right on the boost pad. So able to pass these players up into 2nd, and I pull a star in 2nd. That is a crazy pull because of how far ahead 1st place is. I'm going to have to be very careful on these corners with brake drifting. Try not to fly all over the place. We get a couple shells. I'll just go ahead and hold on to those for now. And wow, that is a perfectly placed bomb rather. Takes both of us out here. And we get trailed, and yeah, we're just falling all the way down into 8th place, into 9th place here. and we get a golden. We needed something to dodge, but we only pull a golden, of course. And yeah, that's probably going to be the end of our race if I can even make it through the pack here. I'm forced to go for the single box. Can I get a bullet here? We get another golden. Wow, just super unlucky here. Like I said, my luck has been running out, and we get bumped, get the boost, and fly off. Down into 11th, into 10th here. Can I get a good item at the end? We finally get the bullet. We get the bam shock dodge. It's too late to really matter. And we're going to finish in 5th place. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.